If you are selling FBM and FBA products, this video is for you. So I recently launched a video about how to leverage loss leaders, and I got the question on how we can leverage FBM products. So actually I got an amazing case study that I want to show you today that can help you to grow your FBM products leveraging your FBA ones. So let's begin. So recently I got a client who has a mixture of FBA and FBM product. Now I wanted him to send the FBM to FBA because we know that Amazon always give better position to FBA products, but his products are super heavy. And if he would have sent the FBM products to Amazon, Amazon will absolutely kill him with the fees. So actually we found a strategy that we can leverage the products that are in FBA in order to increase the FBM one. So we started working in around May, and we can see that sales are actually up than last year. And now what we did. So first of all, I want to show you scale insights. If we will check from June to July, we can see that his best selling products have zero stock because they are FBM. You can see that they're actually the top seller doing really well. Now what we did, if I go to the parent level, we can see that basically you have the cheaper products, which is in FBA. It's a small pack, and the FBM are much bigger than the small pack products. So we cut all the PPC from the FBM, and as you can see, this is the last almost 60 days. So there's basically no PPC on the FBM products, and we spend heavily on the cheaper one, the cheaper variation. So it's very similar to the loss leader, but here we already knew that no matter how much we will push the best selling products, because they are FBM, Amazon will always give us worse position on PPC, and we will need to bid higher than other competitors. So we actually spoke about it, and he makes sure that each FBM product have another cheaper variation that is in FBA with stock, and preferably cheaper. And then we decided that we're going to only push the FBA one. You can see here. Here we can see Keepa. If you're not using Keepa, I highly recommend. One of the most underrated tools in Amazon. It's an amazing one. We can see that the BSR, the last 3 months, is actually going down and down and down. And again, the reason why is that we're pushing heavily, focusing only on the products that Amazon like. And this is the key that many people sometimes forget. We should always check conversion. We should always check click-through rate. We should always analyze some data and see which products in a catalog Amazon prefer, because when your conversion and click-through rate improving, you can actually get the same PPC spot in cheaper price. So we already knew from the beginning that we will never push FBM because Amazon will always make it harder to rank. So we just make sure we have the cheaper variation, FBA, and we make sure to only push this one. So there's minimum wasted ad spend, and all the ad spend actually going to the product that Amazon likes. And I already discussed this in my last video, but I want to show again a good example of a loss leader. So now we're looking at a very competitive niche in Amazon. And we can see that there's some products who spending ads on expensive products, which in my case, I think is not the best strategy. And if we will check the best selling ones, there are $26, $15, $16, $26, amazing image in my opinion. And if we will go to some of them, for example, this one of the best sellers, they have more expensive variations, but they heavily pushing this one, in my opinion. And they're doing it because they know that the more expensive one from the beginning will have less conversion because they are more expensive. So they just pushing, make sure that everyone's seeing the cheaper one. People are clicking, and then they deciding to buy the other ones. And the same here. One of the cheapest, $15, we can see that they actually have $45, $39, $22. So again, it's same as the loss leader. When you have FBM, try at least to connect it to a listing with FBA so you can leverage PPC. Because if you won't do it, you will always have worse PPC placements, and Amazon will always give you a harder time to rank. So thank you so much. If you have more questions on Amazon, please let me know. You can always send me connect in LinkedIn, ask me any question you want, and that's it. Thank you so much.